Welcome back to Let's Play Wonder Boy, the Dragon's Temple. That's not what it's called. Wonder Boy, the Dragon's Trap, even. I'm BurningDogFace. And hopefully I'll do better in the fight against the Daimyo Dragon than I do in saying the name of the... title of the game. Damn you! Oh, fuck you. What color were the ones outside, anyway? I would assume these cause damage and not touch them. Just checking. Okay, no door there. Holy Christ! Muramasa blade. Forged in the 16th century. Holy crap. Stop it! Oh, you ass. I have a potion now. Shit! I need to hear you tell me how amazing I am. Yeah! Okay, thanks. Wait a minute. Okay, you can't see his elbow. For a second there, I said elbow. I meant shoulder. I thought this was a different pig, which was really funny, because he also has an eye patch. Actually... with only one, goddammit brain that's not called makeup, it's called medicine! Okay, I'll head back up and get a heal. Close. I wonder what the odds of that guy dropping that are. Trying to remember how it was. It was, something about two famous, blacksmiths in feudal Japan. Muramasa was one of them, and Masamune was the other one. One of them was said to be a man of peace, and the other was a man of war, as I understand it. There was a story where they took their finest blades, and they stuck them into a river with the sharp face facing, you know, downstream. Or upstream, I should say. And, I think it was Masamune that was the blade of, peace, where the lily pads that bumped into it just rolled off to the side. But the blade of war... the lily pads that touched it just sliced evenly and kept going. I know they still like to use those names in video games. The Masamune was famously A legendary sword used by Frog in Chrono Trigger. And I didn't play it myself. There was a... My brother had a game on the Wii. This 2D action game. I believe it was called Muramasa the Demon Blade. Fuck you, Goldfish Ghost. One of these days. No, no, no. Look, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, I do not want anything to do with you. Go away. I need myself a... Oh, it's actually a pretty good shield. Just checking... Fine. That was not on purpose. I just pressed A after I walked into the air. This game really needs a double jump. I really got spoiled for platforming by Alice Madness Returns, where you had a total of 4 jumps. Oh, that faded quickly. Just a thought. They should sell the blue potions here, at every one of these. And charge like 50 coins for a full heal and the 230 there for the medicine. I'm just saying. Oh, I didn't actually finish the thought last time. I guess it was yesterday. This is the 3rd video of the session. Demon Blade. I know that these are all Wonder Boy, but... all these forms are Wonder Boy, but as I switch between them, I can't help but think of them as different characters. It's because they look so different. Like, a couple of times I've caught myself using, like, the name, Lizard Man or Piranha Man in the write-ups on the episodes, even though it's all just Wonder Boy. It's not like this is a team of, animals working together to kill all these dragons. It's one dude who keeps getting thrown between all these forms. I would like very much for you to die. It's too late, Cloud. I've escaped. I always preferred Squall anyway. Boo! That was a terrible joke. Oh! Hold on, I don't mind that. That must be it. There must be a projectile limit. Look at that. Oh, no! I'm doomed. I'm never gonna beat this section. How shameful. I can't believe I used it up before I even got there. No! Holy crap, that guy did a ton of damage just by running into me. Oh, shit. Ah! Oh, I've died. Give me strength. What the? Huh. That's weird. What does this do? Oh! This must be the block that I was told about by I believe it was KOR. The King of Reading. But I've never hit it before. I don't know what the sword is. Maybe it's also the Tasmanian sword. Oh, for fuck's sake. But, it's gotta be that, right? All of those charms over there? The charm stones, yes, that's what they were called, wasn't it? In the achievement. Well, I didn't actually mean to do that, but that was the one I was aiming for, so fine. There we go. No, it's not just the same thing over and over again, now it looks different. You know, considering I was 4 years old when this game came out, it's held up pretty well. I don't think I would have sought it out to play it if it looked like this, but, you know. Like I said, I don't have very fond memories of this era. I don't actually remember when I realized there was such a thing as a bad game. Calling back to a conversation I had ages ago. Well, it wasn't really a conversation, but you guys were there, listening to me talk to myself. Is this the one with it? No, it isn't the one with the sign. It would be really nice if, actually... if I just keep failing this over and over again, eventually I will have enough money to get the crystal armor. And the crystal shield. I should look into, like a game facts or something and find out what the special ability of the Tasmanian sword is. Possessed by animal spirits. I don't get it. What was right up on this one? Forged in the 16th century, yeah. Sneak attack! Oh. Wacha! Is this easier in this graphics, or am I just getting better at this? Yes! Is the answer to that. At least that's what a certain friend of mine would say if I asked him that question. Someone who will remain nameless loves it when you... loves answering questions with a choice in them with just yes. I even made it onto the platform. Almost ran into that escaping fireball. That would have been very embarrassing for me. Well, not that embarrassing. Certainly not as embarrassing as, say... losing the first potion here. I stabbeth thee! I like the way the rocks in the background at least change color. I wonder who came up with the idea of drawing those little dudes and the mushrooms. Since there's nothing remotely like that here. No, wait, this is just the way to the secret store. I remember this. Fuck. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Kill you. I would have preferred a, heart. Although, under the circumstances, maybe I should be hoping for a courage. Yes, let's complain about dated references and then reference a, movie from the 20s, BDF. Way to go. Screw you, I can make dated references on this series. I just realized the absurdity of saying that while I'm looking at what are essentially NES graphics. I can't remember if I actually mentioned it or if I simply meant to. But, fuck you. Eat my fireball. That's what that feels like, ass. I sort of didn't know the Sega Master System was a thing for the longest time. I'm looking at this, and it looks like a contemporary of the NES, which is embarrassing for me because I'm not exaggerating here. I had sort of, every time I saw the name Sega Master System, in my brain I conflated it with the Sega Mega Drive, which is what they called the Sega Genesis in Europe. Because, you know, I only see one of them be referenced at a time, so I'd think, oh yeah, that's what they call the Genesis in Europe. Sure, sure. That's the trick. I don't, like, go under them and hope for the best. I back up until they land right in front of me. That guy wasn't aiming at me. Keeping me on my toes, I see. Uh-oh. Oh, timer. Shit. At least I made it back here. Here I'll stand beneath this cherry tree. I think those are the ones with the pink blossoms. And call it an episode. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you next time on Let's Play Wonder Boy and the Dragon's Trap. Or Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap, with a colon, not an and. I try to be very specific about the titles, unless I'm shortening them down for the purposes of fitting them onto YouTube, like I did with Castlevania Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate, where I just called the series Let's Play Castlevania Mirror of Fate. You can do it, and you know it, says my Lawson Trapper. Well, somebody believes in me. Thank you, Halls Corporation. Later!